Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It is for any Capricorns, whether that is your sun, moon or rising sign. You are very welcome here. I apologise I haven't done some readings for quite a while. We are going to do today a reading because we're coming up to the full moon and that's the time to make changes and set goals as to what you should be focusing on, what's holding you back, what you can do about it, and what the potential outcome might be. So, the underlying energy is the Emperor. I only take cards that jump out at me. I tend not to read reversals. So, what you need to focus on. What's holding you back? What you can do about it. Gosh, that's a swingy card. What you can't control. And what the potential outcome is. It all looks very wonky. So, what you need to be working on. Resting. Four of Swords. What is holding you back? Six of Swords. Both emotion cards. What you can do about it. It's a Nine of Cups. What you can't control. Four of Pentacles. And the potential outcome is the Nine of Wands. Excuse me. So, the underlying energy you have is the Emperor. This could be you. That is another 4. We already have 2 4s here, and it's also a Major Arcana, the only one that we have. Emperors are typically related to Aries, but they are the wise, masculine energy. So more sort of the thinker rather than the doer, I think is perhaps the best way. I think always the feminine energies I take more as the doers rather than the masculine energies, which I always think of as sort of the thinkers. They are quite strict, but they're fair. They have worked hard to get to their place of being the emperor within their situation. And they, they've been there and they've done it. So it's a good energy underlying, perhaps a little stern, perhaps a bit controlling. So if you are feeling like you're in that situation at the moment, or you have somebody in your life that is like that, then they might be the ones that are making you feel as you are. The Four of Swords is what you have to be working on, and that is about taking more care of yourself. This is a card which is ruled by Libra, and Libra is the scales, and I think that you have been doing too much. You are burnt out. And you need to be listening to your body more. We've got 4 swords here, and you're lying on one of them. You have these 3 swords which are sort of almost threatening to just sort of fall off the wall and stab you. But up in the window there is somebody being blessed, and you are certainly blessed because you are working really hard for what you believe in and what you feel is right. But you can't, what is it they say, you can't drink from an empty, you can't drink from an empty cup, which means that you have to find a way to keep replenishing your energy. And I don't think that you're doing that at the moment. Perhaps as the emperor you are seen as this sort of this figure of authority, that perhaps you're the one that keeps the family together, and it's draining you. So you need to take some time for yourself. What's holding you back? You have the Six of Swords. Again, this is an emotion card. And I think that you're just too busy. This is, I don't think, typically this card is this person taking this lady and child away from more difficult times. In this instance, I kind of think that this is you. You're the person which is looking after everybody. You're the one which is trying to solve everybody's problems and be the person that everybody listens to, and everybody talks to. And I think that it's really wearing for you. What you can do about the situation to make you rest and recuperate more is, I think, to realise what you have. If you're anything like me, you're a bit of a healer, and you enjoy, or you feel like you have to, even if you wonder why you're doing it sometimes, you have to try and help everybody else. And the Emperor is certainly a wise figure, so maybe you feel as though you do have things that can help people, and you can say things which will help people that are around you. The Nine of Cups is telling you that you know, this chap has achieved all of these cups. He's won them, or he's earned them. And this is me needing you to see as to how wonderful you are without having to help everybody. Because I just think that you maybe can't see it at the moment. Because you have a lot going for you. What you can't do, which is out with your control, you get the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about, it can either be about being in a precarious position, or it can be that you feel like, or someone is holding on to you. And this chap is holding on to the money. Pentacles are money, wealth, things that you have. He's definitely not wanting to get rid of those, and he has worked very hard to get these pentacles. This is actually the card of Capricorn as well, so this is you being a typical Capricorn. I think you're maybe worried, if you don't help people, that you might be seen differently, that you won't be seen as this emperor figure anymore. That's in your head. I'm saying this is in a position where you can't do anything about it, but it does take time to change your thinking on something. Maybe that's why you need to rest and just do some contemplation. The potential outcome you get is the Nine of Wands. This doesn't look a great card, but it is. It's a card of showing that you've fought your battles and you've won them. Yes, it might have made you a little battle weary, but you are absolutely where you need to be. You've learnt so much, and I think this is maybe about learning to have boundaries. Put up boundaries so that you're not this person who is constantly being worn out by having to mentor people and give them your advice and help them. You are incredible as you are. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be the person who is always taking these people or trying to take these people out of their heads and the situations that they find themselves in that are upsetting them. So I do think that you are going to be setting better boundaries for yourself. I think that we're all really bad at setting boundaries, and there's nothing to be to beat yourself up about if you aren't good at setting boundaries. But you need to rest. If you can change this thing in your head about you being this sort of typical Capricorn figure where you feel like you can't let go, okay, so be it. But you have to recognise how wonderful you are. I've just noticed you've got 2 9s there as well, 3 4s and 2 9s, and then the 6 is actually the 9 reversed. So you're almost there. 9s are almost the completion. You're almost at the point where you are able to rest and put up these boundaries. You can still help people, absolutely, but don't let it burn you out and wear you out, because you're a beautiful person. You are the Emperor, and you are worth protecting, and only you can protect yourself and do that work. I hope that's made some sense. If it has resonated, it won't ever resonate with everybody. Don't try and make it fit. If it doesn't, come back and try reading again, or look at what your rising or your moon sign is, because sometimes they resonate more than your actual sun sign. Please take care and enjoy the full moon when it comes, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye, Capricorn. Take care.